minute. He had an affair with this
Deborah Simmons.
Okay, he had an affair, and apparently what happened is this, okay? I've been in contact with the wife, okay? Not Deborah, the wife, okay?
What's her name? What the hell is her name again?
Starts with an A.
Yeah, I know. I knew her name.
We're not gonna do. She doesn't.
Not giving her name out.
There's a reason why we haven't put her name on any of the websites. I've got an email here that I would love to read, but nonetheless. Anyways, Paula, by the way, is the middle name. But anyways, so here we go. Or at least according to her email, which is. But anyways, the deal is she's on Facebook, okay, and the mistress is on Facebook, all right?
Okay.
And there were Facebook photos. This Deborah, this mistress, found these photos, okay?
Oh, no, you mean his wife found the photos.
The wife found the photos.
Yeah.
Well, Deborah went on Facebook and posted the photos. And then the wife, while browsing Facebook, found these photos. And basically confronted Billy Gunn, about it. And, said, what the fuck is this, man? All these photos of the two kissing, this and that, and of course Billy's a married man. So
kids.
So basically, Billy calls her up and says, "What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Why would you put these photos on Facebook? This and that?" And she acts completely, what?
I blocked everybody from seeing them.
Yeah, I blocked them. What are you talking? Just a complete fucking ditz, okay? So as these voicemails go on, obviously she's recording these voicemails and she starts to manipulate him. So apparently they get into this big blow up because she posted these photos, and she continues to call him and record these conversations and basically manipulates him into saying what he said.
Well, this is my thing. What kind of idiot? You're a married man.
Right. Well, hold on.
You're taking pictures.
No. I know. All right. We'll finish the story because that's exactly where we're going with this, bro. Yeah, that's exactly where we're going. Anyway, so she finds these photos, this and that, and apparently they get in this big fight, and she continues to call him, and he continues to answer the phone. Okay, and he continues to talk to her, and you can see this is another example. We were just talking about Matt Hardy with the glassy eyes and the way he talks. Billy Gunn, let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest. When he says, "Oh, god damn,"
every other word is "oh, god damn."
Oh, god damn. You gotta be kidding. Every other word. Okay, he's on something too. It's obvious.
And he admitted it. He admitted it in the phone call.
Yeah.
Because remember, she was saying, she's like, well, what about when you're so screwed up on pills that you can't even walk?
Exactly.
She's like, I know I have a problem.
Exactly. He's got a huge problem, and you can clearly see that in the voicemails. And the fact is that, like you were saying earlier, love hurts, you know what I mean? And you don't really realize the situation unless you're in love with the girl that's doing this.
Yes,
you know,
exactly.
And he was involved in the situation. We weren't, okay? Now we get to the point where, okay, she puts up these YouTube videos, this and that, and everything. We pick up the story. Last Tuesday night on WZR Radio, it came out on Radar Online. It came out earlier in the day, right before we went live last week. So I said I had been holding off until Radar broke the story. I wasn't even going to put the story up, to be honest with you. I had it for 2 weeks when they aired it on Opie and Anthony, but they didn't air each voicemail individually on Opie and Anthony. So I had this. Radar Online picked it up, and I said, you know what? We're going to spread this out. We're going to take this, and we're going to spread this out for about the next week. Okay?
Well, before we finish, let me ask you, did you see the other YouTube videos of Deborah Simmons herself, taping herself, talking about why she did it?
Well, she does a question and answer.
Yeah, and all that crap.
Listen, she's a complete ditz. She's a complete ditz. She wants her 5 minutes of fame. That's clearly obvious. I'm not stupid. You can see that from a fucking mile away.
She might be, I'm going to be real with you, she might be a ditz and all that, but if you think about this, man, she is one dangerous woman. Not in the violent sense, but she is a dangerous dangerous woman.
She is very dangerous. She's not the type of girl that you want to get involved in, especially somebody that records voicemails and phone messages.
Like, she doesn't just stop at ruining your marriage. She goes on to this, you know what I'm saying? And
well, here's the thing. Billy Gunn basically flipped out, and then she manipulated him, and there was one voicemail. Well, if you stay on my good side, that's what happened. If you stay on my good side, I mean, she's completely manipulating him.
And she is. Well, she's pretty much just threatening him to keep talking to her.
She's got a kid. Somebody in the chat room said she's got a kid. I didn't know that.
Well, if you listen to a couple of the videos, man, or a couple of the messages, you can hear the kids in the background.
Well, I can't even get through. I can go about 2 minutes, maybe a minute, dude, and I can't get through those voicemails. Here's the thing.
They're all the same thing.
And then here's where we get into the debate. Why Ryan would you go and post these messages? Why would you ruin this man's life? Here is my response to that. Okay, this is a 46-year-old guy. Okay, a 46-year-old guy. He's a married man. When you get married, what's the thing that they say when you get married? Do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded something or other, okay?
To death do us part.
He got married, okay? He got married. He's a married man.
With kids.
With kids. Therefore, you're locked up in a marriage. I understand. Listen, we're all men, okay? We're all men, right? Whether you got a girlfriend, whether you got a wife, you're out at Walmart, you're out in the streets, and a hot girl walks by, you're probably going to turn around and say, God damn, man. But you're thinking, I got a wife, but I'm still saying, God damn, she's a good-looking girl. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. He's been on national television, been a DX, major name within the wrestling industry, okay? Used to be a major name, still is a fairly... He's a known name.
Oh yeah, I mean if you're just even a casual wrestling fan, from back then, you know Billy Gunn.
There would be no story if this man didn't cheat on his wife. There would be no. So I wouldn't have anything to report. Okay, why are we spreading this out over the course of a week? Because these posts are the most viewed post on the entire website. So let me just say this: the most viewed post. All the people that are bitching, okay, and here's the thing. All the people that are bitching and all the people that go ahead and comment, why are you clicking the posts?
To listen.
and commenting. The reason you're clicking the post is because, number one, you're clicking. Number two, you're reading. Number three, you're listening to the audio. And number four, you take the time to comment.
Well, let me ask you this, though. So how, people are saying this, how would you have ruined his life? It's not like his wife found out that he cheated on her because you posted this. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? She already knew way in advance about this, and it's not like news to his wife.
No, but the wrestling media, I'm putting it out there to thousands of people. My response to this is...
You're a reporter.
I'm a reporter. Okay, we have covered divorces in the past. We covered the Hogan divorce. We have covered relationships in the past. We have covered scandals in the past. And like I said in hour number one, we're on the website that simply say that we are nothing but a news site. It doesn't say that. We're a news, rumors, gossip website. That means we cover news, we cover gossip, and we cover rumors. This is gossip. If you're not a fan of gossip, don't read the fucking posts. It's that simple. Skip over the post. It's not like the entire board, we're posting 10 voicemails a day and the entire board is nothing but Billy Gunn voicemails plastered all over the board. No, it's 1 or 2 posts per day, and if you're not a fan of them, don't click them and don't comment. Your problem is solved. There's no issue. We don't have a problem anymore, okay? Would I want somebody to do this to me? Would I want somebody to say, Ryan Clark caught cheating? No, I wouldn't. Would I ever put myself in a position to let it happen to me? No.
Exactly, that's the key thing.
I wouldn't put myself in a position. So, these people that are defending Billy Gunn, why defend a man that's cheated on his wife? It seems to me like all the people that are bitching are probably guys that are out cheating on their wives.
I feel you on that one, man. It's like, he's a grown man, he made a poor decision, so live with it, you know what I'm saying? He's a popular name, so he should have expected it to come out, you know what I mean?
He's a major name in the wrestling industry, and, you know, I understand it's a personal issue, but shit, Jim Neidhart was just arrested. We covered that, and that was a personal issue, and somebody gets arrested, and these are personal issues, but guess what? They come to light in the media, and the media's job is to report the stuff that comes out.
Tom99 said, wow, he just said, you don't have a wife, so shut the F up.
Well, call up live, Tom. Call up live. I'll tell you what, man. The number is 518-712-3070. If anybody wants to call up and debate this, let's listen. An intelligent debate, okay, as to why these voicemails are on the website. This is your time. We got about 15, 20 minutes left on WZR Radio. For all the people in the comments script, for all the people bitching, for all the people that have a problem with this, 518-712-3070. Now is your time.
Acer just hit the spot. Man up!
Man up. We're here. This is your time. Caller, you're live on WZR Radio. What's your name? Where are you from?
Hello, this is Brian from Wisconsin.
How we doing?
What's up, Brian?
Pretty good. How's it going with you guys?
It's going good, man.
Always been a fan of the show.
Appreciate it.
Enjoy the site, definitely. First time calling in.
Appreciate it.
I would say that, I understand your guys' position as a news site, wrestling news, gossip, rumors. I definitely understand all that.
Right.
I would say that I noticed when I read those posts, I did feel a bit of a personal touch. I haven't cheated on my wife. I'm not married. Don't have a girlfriend currently, but wouldn't do anything like that. But I did feel that that's a man's personal business that does fall a bit out of the realm of professional wrestling. But I understand your position on it.
Well, my position is just that we are the media, okay? And like I said, man, we cover arrests, we've covered scandals before, we've covered a lot of things in the past, and for some reason, this Billy Gunn thing has just, it's got people in a complete hoopla. And it's kind of hard to understand. I can understand. I feel like we're the media, and when things come out like this, Tiger Woods, I'm not saying that we're a TMZ website or anything like that, but the fact is we cover news, we cover rumors, we cover gossip. This is gossip. We're not going to be able to please everybody, okay? Everybody that visits the website, we can't please everybody, but if you're not a fan of the post, and I'm not saying, I'm not saying that. Well, I'm just saying if you're not a fan of the post, skip over them. Nobody's forcing you to click those posts and to listen.
It's not like this is the only website with it either. She posted up herself. Deborah Simmons did.
Yeah. Well, and we just picked up what Deborah posted. And I understand. If I was in Billy's position and somebody was doing this, to me and basically posting these emails, I would say, man, what the fuck, man? You've got to be kidding me that somebody's doing this to me. But the fact is, I would be thinking to myself, you know what? I did this. I brought this upon myself. There would be no news post about this if I didn't do this in the first place. Mm-hmm. You know where I'm coming from, Brian?
Oh, I definitely agree with you. And that's a good point that you brought up. I did want to point out that I guess the personal touch I felt to it is that it seemed definitely a bit two-sided. That she seemed to play quite a big role in angering him or almost entrapping him.
Yeah, she manipulated the shit out of him.
And she threatened to keep him on the phone for these different messages. She threatened him, telling him that she would do more than just what she already did to him.
Well, and let's not forget that Monty apparently had enough and contacted the local sheriff's department because she continued to call. Okay, she continued to call. He contacted the local sheriff's department and said, "Listen, this woman is harassing me." And that's where shit hit the fan, and she basically said, you know what, if you want to call the cops on me, screw it. I'm going to YouTube, and I'm putting these up. It's just basic. That's how it came.
Here's something I think that we all underlooked here. She has posted pictures of him and her together, and he's smiling in every picture.
Right.
What kind of man who doesn't want